All right,
Boom.
welcome. We're back.
Another
Welcome
one.
back to the No Filter podcast. Thank you for joining the No Filter family. I hope you guys enjoyed last episode. The support was actually amazing, But before we get into that, welcome to the No Filter podcast. Welcome back to the No Filter podcast. I'm here with my co-host, Hamzah.
I'm here with my co-host Pedro. It's actually good to fucking say that. Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back. We're actually doing a second episode.
The fact that we're getting to here, I'm just saying that gives us a little bit of a future so far at least.
Yeah. But welcome. Thank y'all for thanks for all the support. Actually, it was actually pretty good, pretty great. It was actually probably better than we expected the first episode to do.
Say it with me, guys. Another one.
Yeah. But yeah. Thanks for all the support. Don't forget to check us out on Spotify. Link is going to be in the description if you're watching the video. If you're an audio listener, whether it's Spotify or SoundCloud, we do have a Spotify and SoundCloud. So don't forget to check us out. Links will be all in the description.
Check that shit.
Also, don't forget to check out the No Filter Insta. Don't forget to check us out at the No Filter Insta.
Yeah, good call out.
We're actually gonna be starting to do a.
We got a few followers on there. We got like what 10?
Yeah.
10 followers.
Almost 20.
Everyone got to start somewhere. Support us.
Honestly, if you really think about it, we could round it up and it'll be around like 100 maybe. It'll be close to 100. You know, if you add like taxes,
like 80,
you do like
80
PEMDAS.
people.
Nah, it's PEMDAS. You know.
Right.
So like it would be like
It cancels out.
It
cancels out.
So it would be basically 100. But
No Filter Insta. Check it out.
Yeah, don't forget the No Filter Insta.
One word.
Yeah,
right.
The No Filter Insta at the No Filter Insta. Don't forget to send in. We're gonna be doing a little, I guess, competition in a way.
Kind of an announcement right now.
Kinda,
a little announcement.
This is actually like a kind of big announcement. So don't forget to send in your crazy stories, like the wildest and crazy stories you have that are factual, of course. If you could provide any, evidence or anything like that to prove that it actually happened, whether it's screenshots, videos of the event or the day that it happened and stuff like that, pictures or whatever, that would be amazing. And also, we're going to be doing this little competition where whoever has the craziest and wildest story out of the ones that were submitted,
they and I'm guessing that's going to be voted by the people watching, or are we going to pick that? Best story.
I guess we could do both.
We can do both. We'll take y'all suggestions.
Yeah,
we'll come with the final decision.
And then we'll make the final decision, of course. But yeah, the winners or the winner will win a cash prize of $50. So free $50. Just go ahead and type in your story, whatever the craziest thing that ever happened to you. Go ahead and check it out. Make sure you do it. You send it in the DMs of the at.
Just make sure all we're asking for. Make sure truthful stories.
Yeah, no bullshit stories about like fucking I fucked my teacher or something like that. Even if it's true. If it's true, send evidence at least.
Facts. Even if it's whack, at least if it's truthful, then we'll take that into consideration.
Yeah, because
we'll bring it up for sure.
A free $50, that's money. That's light work.
That's your incentive.
But yeah, don't forget to check us out. Also, all the links down in the description. Don't forget to check us out on Spotify. Thank you. Don't forget to also click the follow button if you're listening on Spotify. Don't forget to click that follow button. It helps us a lot. It helps us reach out to more people and stuff. So yeah.
And it helps you find out when an episode is out.
Yeah, and it also turn in those notifications whenever you know when the new episode's out. And yeah, speaking about Spotify, something today happened to me.
Okay, hit us with it.
Now happened to me today.
I don't know what he's about to say. This is completely gonna catch me by surprise.
While I was at work, I had my AirPods in. I was actually listening to a podcast.
Check out the No Filter podcast on Spotify.
Check out the No Filter podcast on Spotify.
Okay.
That's exactly what I was listening to.
Facts.
Actually, that's the only podcast, the best podcast, the only podcast you should be listening to. Actually,
I've listened to the first episode like 10 times already.
Yeah, I think out of the 140 views we had on YouTube, I think all of them were me. Honestly,
5 of them were me. 5 of them. Let's be honest. Yeah.
I didn't watch it that much. I don't have that much free time.
It's fine. All of them were Pedro. No fans
I was listening to a podcast, right?
Okay.
On Spotify, right? I was listening to it. I was like, oh yeah, interesting. And then out of nowhere, boom! It switches to a country song, and I'm like, what is this? One. I don't even know what country song it was. Like it wasn't like I was listening to like some Luke Bryan or something. No, it was some random ass fucking like country song. I had no idea. Like it wasn't in any of my playlists. Or
Wait,
anything.
you got premium, don't you?
I don't. That's another crazy thing, right? So the funny thing about that. And so then I just put back the podcast. I'm like, what the fuck, I thought maybe like while it was in my pocket, maybe like a sweat stain or something like you know like a sweat gland or something, or like it rubbed rubbed on my leg or something, and it like made it made it like change or skip to a song or something, or accidentally do it, right? Or maybe my phone was on. So then I switched back to the podcast, right? Like 2-3 seconds later, switches to another country song, and I'm like, alright, what the hell's going on here? I switch it back, right? Switches right again to another country, a different country song.
Bro, it has to be that listening session bullshit.
And then afterwards, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I guess I'm missing the fucking country music for today because I was done with it. I was like, whatever.
You just gave in.
Yeah. And then the thing is, it wouldn't even finish the music. Like midway, boom, it would skip to a different song. And I'm like, bro, I didn't even get to finish this one. And then it started switching to some gospel music and shit like that. It was like, oh, the Lord and all of this. I think
you got hacked,
what
bro.
the hell? And that's what I thought. I was like, bro, who the fuck hacked into my account? Also, why would anybody want to hack into my account? I don't have premium.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have premium. Like, if I had premium, maybe I understand. You could, pick whatever song. But no, I don't have premium. You have to suffer through ads. You don't even get. You have shuffle play. You don't even have to. You can't even pick the specific one that you
By the way,
want.
I personally do have Spotify Premium, so
I don't.
Grab it if you want to listen to podcasts with no ads.
And what's it called?
But so what happened?
So then I was like, what the fuck? Why would anybody hack me? And I was like, but I'm pretty sure that's probably what ended up happening. So then what I did was I went into the Spotify on like web browser, signed out of all of the accounts, right?
Okay.
Because I only have my Spotify account on my phone and on my PC.
Okay.
And I don't think anybody would want to go to my room just to listen to music when they have their own fucking music, And then also because like my sisters, they have Spotify Premium. They can listen to whatever the fuck they want.
So it wouldn't be that.
So it wouldn't even make sense for them to come to my room to listen to on my PC, right? It wouldn't make sense. And then, I had my phone with me, so it wasn't like I was the one that was doing it, right? Okay. So then I just signed out off of everything, and then I changed my password.
So far, we assume we are hacked, or Pedro assumes his account.
That's basically it. Because like I didn't know what afterwards. Like what else am I supposed to do? Because it didn't even tell me that
that's all you have so far.
Well, that's it. That's all that happened. I don't know what actually happened. I just know that somebody was forcing me to listen to like country and gospel music.
Only possible thing I could think of, there's this thing on Spotify that actually I haven't never tried, but I've like seen it. It's called like sessions. Have you seen it? It's like listening sessions. Whenever you go to adjust the volume on Spotify, it'll show up there. And it basically, what I believe it does is it lets you like link up with other Spotify users, and the one person controls, or like all people get to control the like music playing or whatever. But you have to activate that, so I have no idea.
But I didn't. I did.
And I don't know if that's a thing for non-premium users.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know.
I didn't.
That's fucking weird.
But yeah, but the crazy thing about that is, how how somebody could have possibly hacked me. Yeah. And how easy it was.
That's the thing. Nowadays it's just. Well, Spotify in general is like. Hold up though. Before we move on, how the fuck? This is wild, bro. Because, this happened after the podcast. Maybe it's one of them, bro.
Okay. Yeah, maybe it was one of them. It was the day after the podcast.
Because it's happened after we set up the podcast. Yeah. Anyway, Spotify is one of those things where it's like really accessible. Because you can listen to whatever you want. Well, not whatever you want, but basically any music that's on there at any point you want, as long as you have internet, bro. That's wild. How there's so many things in life that are like that. Aside from music, just in general.
How easily accessible everything is for, like, for example, if you don't know anything about like a certain topic or something, like you could just YouTube it. Yeah. People used to like spend years and hard work and all of that just to learn a certain thing, and now we could just watch like a 10-minute YouTube video, how to basic and shit. Yeah. I don't know. That probably wouldn't be the best channel to search up or whatever.
Yeah, but don't shut them out. Fuck you, how to basic.
Because they definitely need our shout out.
Hey man, we want the smoke, bro. Y'all want to beef with us? How to basic? But nah, but seriously, there's a thing about that, bro. Because like, I'm blanking out right now because I can't think of other examples besides Spotify and like, what else? Like I don't know, gas. We can talk about like gas is just you go to any gas station, fill up gas. Like that's easy. That's fucking easy because that's accessible basically anywhere you go. That's just weird to me how life is like that. Because if you go back 200 years, It was not like
Well, I
that
mean, they didn't even have
whatsoever.
cars either.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Transportation
saying.
itself, too.
That's what I'm saying.
Now we have planes.
Technology.
Now we have planes.
Technology. Only our exclusive viewers know
yeah.
that's about.
But yeah. Oh yeah. Also,
space is accessible.
we got. Wait, hold on. Hey, before we switch into that, we got a lot of hate. Not really hate, but we got a lot of backlash because of our food tier.
List?
Our food tier list.
Hey, y'all listen
top
here,
5.
man. Y'all listen here, man.
People were all like, "Why are we hating on Jack in the Box? Jack in the Box is fucking ass. It's ass. Just leave it there. We leave it at that.
Okay.
Jack in the Box is ass. Taco Bell also ass.
It is all opinions, but like Jack in the Box, it's not a question. I'm sorry, it can't be in any top
People's
5 I
defense
make.
were the curly fries. Man, fuck the curly fries.
I even gave that credit, and I was like, that's the only good thing about them for me, and even then I can't put them in a top 10. That's just me, I guess.
And then they were hating on Burger King. Honestly, Burger King really isn't my top 5. It's just I couldn't really think of anything else at the time.
Me too.
I just put Burger King, I guess. So Burger King was kind of like a throwaway, I guess, in a way.
You know what Burger King is better than?
What?
Jack in the Box.
It is. Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm just saying, guys. I don't know.
But yeah. What's it called? Back to the. Let's get back on track after after everybody dissed us basically. Because that's what everybody was saying. They were all like, "Oh damn, what the fuck? You have the wackest fucking tier list ever."
No,
hey,
but hold up. I didn't see
your taste is bad. That's the thing. That's the problem. they just don't know what food is. They don't know. They don't know.
You
don't know.
Y'all don't have good taste, and not only that. I didn't see any one of y'all put a list in the bottom. So, like, if you're not going to put a list, I don't want to hear no arguments.
If you're going to say, this is bad, and
what's your top 5?
Better, then what is your top 5?
Where do you put Burger King?
Yeah, probably not on the list, low-key, but hey. Where would you put Taco Bell? In the dumpster, probably, most likely, where it belongs.
Okay, let's just move on.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to, like, also, since last episode, we talked about zodiac signs, right?
We did?
Yeah, we did. We talked about zodiac signs, remember? Where you were talking about, like, sliding into DMs and being all like, oh, I believe in zodiac sign, or our zodiac sign match. Being that it's bullshit,
trust
right?
me, I know my stance on it.
No, you were saying that it was bullshit. I also agree. But
I mean...
No. I said it was bullshit. You were saying that the people that believed in it were stupid.
Oh, I did? Jesus Christ. Bro, what the fuck?
Something like that.
I didn't even realize. I don't think I did, but I don't think I offended that many people. But nah, hold on.
But anyway, my question was...
Because I don't think they're fake. I don't think they're all bullshit, bro.
My question was...
Alright, we'll move on. Another episode.
My question was... since zodiac signs are the day that you were born, right?
Yes.
Why is that? What if zodiac signs were... Why do they start counting when we're born? When they say 9 months and then you go back to 0.
Hold on. Okay, you got it.
Like before you.
I was fully on
womb.
track. You lost me at the end.
No, that's like when you're in the womb, you're in the womb for 9 months.
Oh,
right?
you're saying they don't count the 9 months before that.
And then when you're born, or when you come out, right, and you're born. You're back at 0. You're 2 seconds born.
Because it's with birth. It's not with when you're conceived.
But isn't that when you're being built up and stuff like that? You're growing.
Yes.
So isn't that from when you start?
True, but the way I look at it is technically, as long as you're not born yet, you're not part of the earth.
You're not a part of the earth.
I'm so serious. That's how I look at it.
Don't be saying that.
Do you want to get into that topic, bro?
That's a crazy topic. We could just we're tiptoeing around right now.
Let's not get into it. Let's not get into it here because I have my stance and I have my explaining, but not the time. But anyways, the zodiac thing.
So no, but I'm saying why would the zodiac sign? Why is it after you're born? Why not before? Because isn't it about the tides of the moon and shit like that? Well, isn't it when the fucking semen inserts inside the egg and just smacks into it and then boom?
The reason that I don't think it's bullshit right away is because I don't know exactly what they base it off. Because is it off? I don't know if it's off as soon as you're born or how soon after.
It's a star sign.
But it is off when you're born.
Isn't the time and date and all that stuff?
True, but I'd still feel if it is true. It still makes sense the way it is, because when you're born, for me, that's when you start
So now you're changing stance.
Counting something. Nah, I mean, I'm always gonna think it's not true, but I can understand where people are coming from.
So now you have a different way to slide in. You could be personally, I don't really believe in zodiac signs, but I can understand.
But I can understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, I respect your decision.
That makes it, one, you're not lying, and two, you got a chance.
There you go.
Shoot your shot, fellas. Shoot your shot. But nah, you know what I discovered like 2 days ago?
What?
Something I never knew was like birthstones. I never knew that was a thing.
No, yeah, I know that was a thing.
Bro, I forgot what mine is.
I think mine is a emerald.
I looked it up.
I know. April's a diamond.
Bro, mine is so dope, bro.
I know. April's a diamond.
Mine is. Look up yours.
Yeah.
Mine. So I found this just by. I don't even remember how. It was randomly. Someone said something about birthstones, and I'm like, damn, I've heard about that before. Let me look up what mine is. And mine is called I can't talk.
Well, I have aquamarine. It actually looks pretty sick.
I have Alexandrite, and it switches colors. Mine switches colors, bro.
Switches colors? What you know about mine? Look at mine. Mine got that trifecta in there, bro.
Mine is probably rarer, bro.
Mine's probably
60K, bro. I looked up the
60K.
Yeah.
Hold on, you are.
Yeah. Look right here.
60K.
I got gemsociety.org. 50 to 70K per carat.
1.43.
1K.
Hey.
Versus 60. I'm just saying.
Hey, where that shit at?
I'm right here, bro. Like, gemsociety.org says
over what? Let's ignore that one.
Oh no, 15K.
Oh, 15. You just broke, weak,
and the size is up to 1 carat. No. It says naturally, and size is up to 1 carat. Top quality natural gems can sell up to 15K, right? But the price ranges from 50 to 70K.
It's raining out too. I wonder if they pick it up.
They're definitely not, but we might die.
We could get hit by thunder right now. Struck by lightning.
This city has the worst weather. The worst weather sometimes. But Alexandrite, it switches colors real quick. Daytime, we doing bluish green, and then nighttime, we doing purplish red.
Oh, okay,
that's what the colors are called, man.
So
that was my gem stuff, right? No, that's on when you're birthed.
Yeah, I know.
So it's kind of like zodiac.
But zodiac signs are more like they say who you are. A birthstone is more like just like a logo in a way.
It like represents.
Yeah, it would be more like a logo or something.
And not only that, zodiac signs are more ranges, like from this date to this date. Whereas birthstones is just with the month. Yeah. So that must, bro. That's what I'm saying. That gives it a little bit of credibility because they give like ranges. I'm telling you, like, why would they go from like for example, I'm a Cancer. Why would they go from like June 20th or something into July? Why not?
Isn't it from where the stars are, like the constellation or whatever? Man?
Shit.
Isn't it? Is that what it is? I mean, that's what I thought.
No, that's the correct explanation.
Yeah.
Low-key,
Speaking about stars,
relax.
Big man. Well, people hate him a lot, actually.
No matter who, I don't like him, but no matter who hates him, you gotta admit he's a big man. Man like Jeff Bezos, yeah.
Man's going to space.
Man, he already went. I mean,
well, he already went. Yeah.
Technically,
he went with an 18-year-old.
Bro, he's probably in Warner Bros. Studio, bro.
Did you hear about the guy that
after
what's
the
it
moon
called?
landing.
That he went into what's it called? He went into space. I mean, no. He bought the ticket to be in the ship with him. And then
they took somebody else.
No, he canceled.
Oh yeah, he did cancel.
You know how much of a flex that is?
That's wild. Yeah.
I just spent I think it was like 8 mil or something like that, or 80 or 8 mil. It's one of those.
It's
two.
Definitely not 8. It's more, has to be more, bro.
80. Man, I think it's 80 mil. I think it was 80 mil for the ticket, and then just being like, I know this ticket cost me 80 mil, but you know what? Can't make it today.
Bro, that's not even the worst part.
What do you think would be? What would be your reason not to go?
I would never not go if I get that opportunity personally because I fucking love space.
What would be a justifiable reason?
I don't think there's a justifiable reason besides a family death. That's the only.
I was about to say.
Yeah, no. even a family or friend dying. That's a close friend dying. That's the only reason you should not go. But I think that guy, he just got scared last second when he was realizing that it was coming to truth. That's why he backed out.
What you think?
But there were people saying that he had like some other shit to attend.
That's what I mean. Maybe he had like an anniversary or something.
Not even that. Like wedding. No, like a business thing to attend. That's what I heard. I don't know if this is true. I might be making this bullshit up, but I'm very sure I heard it somewhere.
Matt said, "Sorry, Bezos, got a rain check."
Bro, that's mad. If that's actually the case, that's mad. But he might have just been using that as an excuse. But either way, what's wild is I don't really know this guy, but I think his name is Richard Bronson. I think that's his first name, Richard Bronson. He basically took a flight to space like 1 week before Bezos did his shit. I think he did that literally just to be like, I beat you to it. I beat you to it, bitch. Flex. I swear to God. And I feel like he didn't go high enough though.
Oh, I think I did hear about that.
Yeah.
Wasn't it like in an airplane?
Maybe
it was an airline or something, right? Wasn't there
I think he was actually in an airplane. I don't think he used what Bezos used because the guy was like on a window. He's like, oh, if I can do this, so you can do everything. It was so fucking weird, bro. Like, shut the fuck up.
Honestly, what's it called?
We going to the Carmen line.
Would you like? You know how Jeff Bezos went to space, right?
Yeah, you wanna go Kármán line?
Is he? No. What's
You
it
know
called?
what that is?
He? No, I actually don't.
That's
What is
where he passed. The Kármán line is this point in like basically in the sky where if you pass it, you're considered in outer space. I believe that's how it works.
Oh.
Well, only when you pass that, that's when they consider you in outer space. And I believe that he passed it. Because if he was under that, then just shut the fuck up, Bezos. Honestly, don't flex.
But
just
that's
flying
what I'm
around.
saying. I'm saying, what's it called? Once he went to outer space, right?
Yes.
Do you consider him an astronaut now? Is he considered one?
No.
Well, what is an astronaut then?
Because the whole reason of his trip was he's the first civilian or something like that to be in space. So it's the first like just normal ordinary citizen
Just casual citizen
to be able to go to space. So I think that's what makes the whole difference. It's because he was not. I think training and certification is what requires you to be an astronaut.
Yeah, because
he doesn't have
to
that,
be
it doesn't
to
count.
be an astronaut, don't you have to go through different ranks in the military and stuff like that?
I
could have sworn that you start from the military and go up, don't you?
I don't know about the military, but I definitely know that there's a lot of fucking like scientific knowledge that you take before. So there's in class meetings type shit, like basically courses that you have to take before. So I don't know if it's connected to military or not. To be honest with you, we'll have to check that and come back to y'all. But astronauts are wild. Those guys are because they do a lot of work before being an astronaut that is not like related to being in space. So that's a little fact for you there.
Okay. Well, yeah. What's it called? I always wanted to see your opinion on it.
No,
like,
yeah, bro.
Whether
I mean, you want to get into space a little bit more?
You know what's funny? You know what's a fun fact about space?
What is, Pedro?
As a male in space, you can't get hard in space.
For real?
You cannot get hard in space.
You
can't
verified
get
this?
a hard. Yeah, you can't have a hard on because it's not possible for you to get hard because there's nothing circulating your blood.
Wow, it's not possible for you to get
No,
hard.
because there's no gravity to circulate your blood in zero
makes
gravity.
sense, I guess. That makes sense. Damn, bro.
Yeah,
so
like
you can't have space sex.
The only blood that's pumping is through your heart because your heart is pumping it out basically.
Yeah.
Because it has to have action, but there's nothing that's circulating it for it to go to your
Unless you land on Mars, maybe if that happens, because
I guess
because there might be gravity there. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I think there is definitely gravity there.
So would it even be possible to have like a space baby? I mean, you can have a Martian, but you
Yes.
can have a space baby.
I think definitely it's either gonna be yes, and it's gonna happen not in space, but like on a different planet, or they're gonna create definitely some type of technology, bro. It's like, they're creating stuff for everything. You think they're not gonna create something for you to have fucking sex in space, in outer space?
You know something that I found out? I found out about what's it called?
Jeff Bezos probably fucked that kid on.
Okay, well, that I think he meant what's it, Epstein?
Nah, because there was 18-year-old.
Oh, never mind. He's 18.
He's 18, so technically, yeah. So it'd be more realistic, and it's possible.
Yeah.
Maybe they had some. Maybe they proved us wrong. Maybe they proved you wrong up there.
Jeff Bezos just got a little too
carried away.
Too spicy up there. Too spicy up there.
He has big warehouses in Amazon.
Okay, so what the fuck does that mean?
Dig.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't think because you have a warehouse.
I don't.
I don't think you're in frame, low key. Get a little closer.
No. I'm just making the people miss me,
Well, what's the time they're going
No, bro. I think we're like.
Yeah. We're like, oh yeah, okay, we're good. Yeah. Okay, so what's it called?
People are enjoying this, bro.
Yeah. So one thing that I found out was that astronauts they piss in like this like condom looking thing.
I don't know anything about how
there's like a kind of like I guess like a pocket pussy or something,
You really didn't. I'm pretty sure it'd be bigger than a pocket piss if they're pissing.
Well, something like that, and then it like recycles it or it gets rid of the waste or something like that. I think it's something like that.
In the spaceship?
Yeah. Like they have a little quarters where you go and then you just.
Fuck, bro. Every time
stick it in there.
Every time I hear about shit like this, it makes me wonder if aliens exist. Cause like it could just be us.
That's a topic for something else.
It could just be us, bro.
That's a topic for another day.
But nah, the space bullshit. Actually, fuck it. I don't know.
You see, it's kind of crazy how like just a normal civilian could have gone to space because of all the technology and stuff like that. Like that's insane. How like of course like it's not 2020 vibes, like what's it called, like Back to the Future type vibes.
Really
You
don't
have,
want.
like,
I don't
flying
even want to
cars and
mention
shit
that
like
year. To be honest with you, let's just say 2021 vibes.
Sure, yeah. The fact, like, I mean, we're still pretty advanced for like what we have, you know, like what's it called?
Bro, humans are very fucking advanced, like at the stage we're at compared to just in general where we were and how fast we.
Do you personally think that, like, you know like how they have like robots and stuff like that, of course, right? Like,
right.
They have robots and stuff, right? Do you think what's it called? We're close to having like a full AI robot, like a robot that's just like fully AI, like just like it thinks for itself.
I definitely think they already exist. They just haven't been released.
You think they do?
100%.
100%. You think like that they think for themselves and stuff like that? They have a conscience, or do you think they wouldn't go that
programmed
far because
not have a conscience yet? No. I don't think we have the technology for that yet. But I definitely think there's.
You don't think we have the technology?
To be honest with you, no.
Personally, I think it's more of a they don't want to.
That's the thing. I think as soon as that technology exists, there's gonna be somebody out there, bro. There's gonna be somebody out there who's fucking wild, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna make this robot. He's gonna be the fucking next big thing, and it's just gonna be the thing we're all scared of. AI's taking over. I'm just saying, man. I mean, do you think an AI takeover can happen at any point?
Oh yeah, of course. That's why I'm saying, like, having a conscience or something like that would be like a crazy thing. Because imagine they take like.
But it wouldn't be a conscious. Because if you're not human,
it would be an AI, right? They're AI,
self-controlled
they're programmed
type shit.
Yeah, like they think for themselves.
Yeah.
Basically, like they start thinking. They're like, wow, am I alive right now? Because I can do all the things that a living person can do. Type shit.
I don't know. It's a tough one.
Like imagine like another Hamzah, you know?
Fuck.
Like a little AI Hamzah. Well, not little, but like, you know, a full size.
I gotta be small.
AI Hamzah.
Alright.
A full size AI Hamzah, you know?
A clone.
He does all your work clone. Basically, you know, all your chores and stuff.
Okay.
Like that, you know, he like, you know, works for you type shit. You know, you don't think that would be cool?
I do, but I think someone will spot him out.
What do you mean spot him out?
Oh, you're saying like if robots were accepted and shit?
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying if AI take over, basically.
Well, I'm not saying take over, but like they're there. They exist.
Personally, I'd be pretty cool with it.
You'd be pretty cool. I wouldn't, cause I feel like that would low key be like
it'd be ruining the point. You think?
No, cause then the AI, like, I mean, if it thinks for itself, right, the robot will probably be all like, hey, that's not fair. How come you're not doing shit and I'm doing all your dirty work type shit? Is that like, you know what? Since I'm the most hardworking Hamzah. What if boom, AI Hamzah in the podcast while you just sit over there or some shit like that? You know, is that like, hey, I'm the one that's working the way, here.
If I ever get a robot, I'm doing every podcast episode.
Anyway,
just know.
But like, you know, not like they're over here working hard and stuff like that. While you're not doing everything, they're gonna be like, whoa, I'm the hardest working Hamzah here. So you know what? I feel like I should be the real Hamzah.
I get you.
You're the fake Hamzah.
That's why I feel like we should never.
So they try killing you. You're off the earth.
That's why. Well, that's the fear of AI takeover though. But no, that's why I feel like we should never. Personally, I feel like we should never give AI a conscience for that reason, because in that case, they would just think for themselves, and that wouldn't really be my clone anymore. That would just be a robot based off me.
That.
Know what I'm saying? Continue where we left off. Sorry about the break.
Hey, AI. Had to go take a piss real quick. That was the issue. Too much water and stuff, you know? But,
AI takeover.
Right, AI takeover, right? Oh, speaking of AIs and, like, technology and stuff like that, I saw an article, right? Speaking about, you know, the man, the myth, the legend, Senor Kim Jong-un.
Jesus,
you know?
Christ. Wait, that took a wild turn.
North Korea, you know, dictator.
I genuinely wasn't expecting that turn. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought we were just gonna talk about AI a little more longer, but
where people were talking about like little like.
I would kill my
spots.
robot, by the way. Fuck my robot.
Like in the back of his head, he had like dark spots, and he had like a bandage or something, a band-aid or something like that.
Kim
like,
Jong-un?
Yeah, on the back of his head. Right, he had a fresh fade, you know. He just got faded up.
Sorry, I didn't interrupt. By the way, North Korea's leader, if no one knew, that's who Kim Jong-un is.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
dictator.
Little fresh. He had the fresh fade and everything. I need a fade, key. But what's it called?
Last week. Oh yeah, check out guys. The beard is gone. It'll come back. But
what's it called?
He had spots on the back of his head.
You know, he had like a little dark spot, but then he covered it with a band-aid later on.
Bro, don't even say.
But people were saying and speculating, saying that it was a chip that he inserted into the back.
You know where I thought you were going with it?
What?
I thought you were gonna say like Matrix bullshit, bro. Because because they have shit plugged in. In the Matrix, they got shit plugged in the back of the head. I thought that's what you're talking about.
That's like a chip. I mean, he has
but
like a chip.
It's a chip,
right? And like, what's it called?
What if
They have like different pictures and angles. So like, if you see here, I'm gonna take, you know.
We might.
I'm gonna put them up. They're gonna
Yeah,
pop up.
we'll
like,
show
right
these.
here,
We'll
right
show
here.
y'all what we're talking
Right
about. I
here.
mean, you're probably seeing it
But
already,
look,
so we just
look
sound.
at that.
Yo, bro.
That doesn't that look mad? Look at that. It looks like an ingrown hair or something like that.
Bro.
Oh, sorry for the audio listeners. Audio listeners, basically, it looks like he has like a green chip on the back of his head, and it's like dark spots from different angles and stuff like that. And then in one of them, he has a band-aid.
That's the thing I was gonna say. This is my first time seeing it, and if you're just thinking, oh, it's a birthmark, that's what I was thinking. I was like,
Yeah,
it's
but I
a
mean, it
birthmark.
could've
I'm giving him that.
I
Then
mean,
I saw the band-aid.
Yeah, the band-aid.
He's done some work there.
There's definitely something that happened because of the birthmark.
You know what? It definitely isn't.
What?
Fuck. Actually, I don't know what they call it, bro.
Apparently it was July 24th, so we're kind of late on it. But yeah, it was like
July 24th, like this
Well,
July.
when July 24th and 27th, like through there, because you know they don't really
Of this
have,
year?
like, press. Yeah, this year.
Bro,
Yeah.
this is recent.
Cause,
bro.
because they don't have that much like press, of course. In
So
North
it's
Korea.
hard
Like,
for
very
us to get
restricted.
the
Yeah,
information,
like,
guys.
The exact date.
Yeah, a little bit of a
They have
delay.
to, like, you know, go through it first and then, you know, publish
Yes.
it and stuff like that, right? But from July 24th to 2000, I mean, from July 24th to
July 27th.
July 27th.
Yes.
Is where he had the band-aid, but allegedly it was between those dates, right?
Oh, he took it off after that.
Where he had the band-aid on, right?
It was just like
and then
those
on
3 days.
July
basically.
27th
Yes.
is where they see like the little like greenish type, you know. That it's very vague, but of course they did like, you know, like color editing,
Right,
like,
so you could see
the
it more
hue and stuff
clearly.
like that, right? Yeah, like contrast and all that shit.
I mean, if it was clear, that would defeat the purpose.
Of course, yeah.
But
And it looks kind of greenish there, you know,
Right.
and it's not like, you know what, and then on July 29th, you could still kind of see it like on top of that big fat lump on the back of his head.
No, yeah, you could definitely see something
you
there.
could, and then on also July 27th, you could see like a bump or a mark.
As far as you know, this is definitely.
So whether I mean, it could just be just a cut. And it
No,
just
but as
like
far as
the
you know,
blood
these
looks
pictures are not doctored.
No,
as
they're
far
not
as you know,
doctored,
they're completely original.
Yeah, and then what's it called? Which is kind of crazy, you know. Like, I mean, damn.
I mean, you want to say your thoughts real quick? Because I have a wild theory, which is very untrue, very likely untrue.
I mean, yeah, go ahead. Go crazy with it.
So, some billionaire is working on these chips called Neuralink.
Oh, you're talking about Elon?
Man, like Elon Musk, right? I'm a huge fan of Elon Musk.
And this is Elon Musk's second time. Elon Musk? What the fuck? Elon Musk.
We talked about him last time?
Yeah, we talked about him last time. You were talking about the houses.
Oh, yeah.
We're talking about your memory, too. Your
Bro,
memory
no.
is fucking shite. It's terrible.
Guys, it's been 2 days since we recorded the last podcast, so, you know, it feels, you know, my memory.
But memory is tragic here.
Neuralink.
Are missing, man.
Neuralink, Elon. Well, I need Neuralink, bro. That's what I need.
That's what you need. You need that Kim Jong-un chip in your head.
I genuinely.
You need that CPU, the fucking the processing unit right there.
Bro, get one in the back. No, but after the fade, just
after the fade, though.
After the fade. But no. So I admire Elon Musk. I think, bro. Elon Musk. I'm talking about Elon Musk right now. He's a respectful man. Very, very fucking smart, and a lot of useful technology, and he's advancing it in many different departments. What if they got to agreement? Elon Musk was like, "Yo, so I got this chip." I believe that Elon Musk has the chip done and has used it on at least maybe one person. You think that's possible, or you think it's still just in testing? Because apparently the chips are currently like in testing with pigs and animals and stuff. But I believe it's been tested on at least one person.
You honestly think that?
Yes, and maybe that person was Kim Jong-un, bro.
He signed himself up. He was like, you know what?
I gotta be the
American,
first.
This American right here has been going crazy.
Yeah.
Man like Elon. He's like, hook him up. Tell him to bring his ass over here. Bring that Neuralink. The back of my head.
If Elon Musk makes a trip to North Korea, we all know why now.
There you go. It was to test out the Neuralink.
But no. On a more serious note, I genuinely do think that's some type of technology, like
because I mean AI itself
tool
has
or
been
something.
like technology and AI itself is like pretty advanced.
Well, it's
for
so
this
advanced,
time.
bro, and it advances every day.
For example, like algorithms and stuff like that in apps and stuff like that. For example, we're probably, I don't know, if you're watching this on TikTok, then I mean we made it.
If we were on TikTok, because we're not posting on TikTok, so if we are on there, we made it, guys. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, but what's it called? For example, the TikTok algorithm that is amazing. Honestly,
yeah, that's
the TikTok algorithm is pretty amazing. Like the way that things become viral. Like a person with like 0 or 2 followers or something like that can make a random ass post of his Fortnite clip, and then it would end up in somebody else's For You page
in a couple of days.
If they react to it, or if they like interact with with that certain thing,
like
or
their
if it
friends
loops,
thing.
it would go to their friends, it would open up to more people, and then that little person that had 2 followers ends up with a video that has like 1.5 million views or some shit, which is pretty cool from that algorithm standpoint. And then also like, for example, when you're on TikTok and stuff like that, if you look at a certain like, for example, let's use fishing or something, right?
Yeah, like a certain topic or
if
category.
you see a fish pop up on your For You page somehow, right? And then you're like, oh, that's a cool fish. You like it, right? Like, it's badass, you know?
You're gonna
out of nowhere, boom, your whole For You page is going to turn into, like,
I've heard
fishing
about that.
videos and stuff like that. And it's like, damn. So imagine right now, if you were listening or watching other podcasts or something like that on TikTok, boom, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the No Filter family.
Hopefully no on the block.
Yeah.
But nah, the algorithm thing, I think with TikTok, it's probably like the best one. Not best one.
Sure. No, I personally think.
But that's opinionated about it being which one.
I'm not definitely a fan of TikTok because I don't have one.
It's the strongest one for exposure, for new exposure out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But
growing wise, it's pretty good.
It does also depend on the content you do. Like if you're doing like let's say TikTok dances, that's gonna fucking do well because a lot of people like to watch that shit on there. But I feel like compared to other apps and platforms, because I didn't really realize, I didn't know much about algorithm. I thought it was just the algorithm was a general thing as opposed to like being linked.
For example,
to like platforms.
The YouTube algorithm. Yeah. Personally, I think it's gotten worse.
Yeah,
It makes it way harder for people. It's better kind of for like, for example, I guess my YouTube channel, because my YouTube channel, like I don't want to know. I don't know if I want to put myself out there. Where if you look at my YouTube channel. If you go to my YouTube channel and you look at the URL, it still says my first ever like YouTube account name, right? True. Which I made in 2011, right? True. So in 2011, I started my YouTube channel, right? So that means even if my videos start doing good, since my YouTube channel has been alive for so long, yes, and it only has like, I think right now I have like 120 or something like that subscribers.
Yeah.
Like
does it like make it harder
for you? It makes it harder for me to get pushed because it's all like, oh, you can tell that this person doesn't do that much good content because they've been on the platform for this long, and this is how their videos are doing, right? But if it's somebody brand new and they get like 100 views on their first ever video, right, they're pushing them up because they're all like, this person has potential to do something, so they push them up slightly. Yeah. But it's also harder because YouTube is so saturated with new content creators and stuff like that. You know, like a lot of people,
you get new creators every day.
Yeah, and then like, what's it called? Since there's so many things, it's harder to be original and stand out for somebody, I guess, because it's all like, oh yeah, this person's brand new and like, sure, they're funny, but there's this guy that's doing the exact same thing and he's funnier. I'd rather watch him than
I get you. With that thing, that's why personally I don't like the idea of algorithms. I genuinely don't.
What do you mean? So,
bro,
there's no way you can't have those type of platforms without algorithms. True,
and I understand that comes with it, but the reason I don't like it is because I feel like, because of the reasons you named, it kind of defeats the original purpose of like creating shit on a platform, because it's supposed to be like, even if someone just started or if they started 10 years ago but they're just now popping, they should be able to like have as equal opportunity as other people versus other people's videos getting promoted more. For example, famous channels getting promoted because they're famous versus little channels not getting promoted because they don't get any viewers.
And then sometimes those little channels have better content than big
channels. True. And even the content is a big aspect, like even especially if they're stealing from like young, smaller channels.
Also, one thing is that for subscribers on YouTube, even though you're subscribed to somebody, yes, and they you know how they have the little subscription tab, right? Yes. On YouTube, whenever you're on that tab or whatever, sometimes some certain channels don't pop up there. True. Because you probably haven't interacted with them in a while. Yeah. So for somebody that isn't consistent, it's probably like very unlikely for you to see their YouTube channel ever again.
Not to mention Instagram's like that.
Yeah, Instagram is.
When you don't like at someone you're following, their post for a while. Like sometimes I'll be going through and I'm like, I have not seen this person in a while, and I'll search up and they've like posted new stuff, and it's because they just didn't show up in my
on your
like
newsfeed.
And that I don't like how the newsfeed is messed up because it used to be in like chronological order. Yeah. Now it's just random based on the stuff you didn't see. Like I don't like that.
Sometimes you'll be seeing like posts from like
2 days ago,
2 weeks ago or something like that too. Sometimes, and it's all like, somebody posted something 4 minutes ago, and then underneath that you have something from like July 2nd.
Yeah.
Or some shit. It's like, what the hell? That was
Yeah.
like a month ago.
I can even look like you're snaking you sometimes because you're like
Yeah, it might
somebody's
look like you're stalking somebody or something like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, but
I don't know. Algorithm is fucked. But AI is. They have robots specifically. They have a bright future.
yeah. for
Either
sure.
way, whether we get fucked up as humans or not, they're gonna have a bright future either way. Cause
Yeah.
man, because the
whether
technology is just getting better. Like it's just getting better and better. It's just advancing more and more. So no matter what, you're just gonna have better machines.
But whether they
Kill us.
put us in cages,
Put us in
torture
cages.
us
I
and
mean,
shit.
do you think
Make
they would
us
have a
work for
use?
them.
Would they have a use for them? For us? Or would they just kill
Probably
us?
not.
Yeah, they would just get rid
I
of
mean,
us.
no. They probably would like maintenance. They'll make us clean them. or something,
Shit.
Maybe.
Maybe that's why.
Unless we don't build an AI that can fix itself.
That's the thing. Because I think, well, it's not any AI you could. Man, I heard this wild story a while back from a podcast where, and it's like true, but it's basically where these scientists were experimenting with this machine, with this basically robot they created, and at the end of the time, like at the end of, while they were ending they were about to end the robot because they saw shit that scared them a lot. I know I'm putting this in weird terms, but they saw shit that really fucking scared them, and it was what the robot was basically like communicating with them. It was typing out like sentences and shit. And one of the sentences that I really don't remember how exactly it was worded, but it was something like, "You can't destroy me. I am like a creator of some shit, whatever, and you can't destroy me," type shit. And then after that, it either just shut off or they shut it off, and it was just kind of like, what the fuck. Like, there's no video of this or anything, but I've just heard of the story.
See, I saw. I sometimes listen to like scary stories randomly, but like while I'm working and stuff like that. While I'm at work, I put on my headphones or my AirPods in. And
Clearly, he gets a lot of shit done.
Yeah, I do. But what's it called? One of the stories, right? I mean, it really wasn't kind of like scary. It was more like it makes you think in a way, cause like one of them was like some guy that's like a programmer, right? And he makes a video game, right? Kind of similar, to like The Sims, but more broad. Right, so like in a bigger perspective kind of way, like the people, they interact themselves, like they have their own thoughts and stuff like that. They start building their own languages.
How's the graphics looking like?
Right, Unreal Engine, right? The Unreal Engine, right?
Oh, the Unreal Engine,
yeah,
like
the Unreal Engine,
not too bad.
32.0 type version, like more advanced than that, like.
Oh, it looks really good. Oh, I
looks,
thought you were gonna say it.
Real as hell.
Oh
shit!
Right? So like Sims, but realistic.
Yeah. But what's it called? And like they're building their own things and stuff like that. Like, and then they saw that the programmer, right? He saw that they were struggling in some things, right? Like he started seeing like some people start struggling and like weather and stuff, because he added programming weather into it, right? The weather starts getting bad, so he fixes it kind of, right? Like he makes it like be like less severe, right? And the people that were in the game, right? Yeah. They kind of like noticed it, and they were all like, they started building shrines and stuff like that of him, kind of,
like real life him.
Well, like he made a character of himself, kind of, and he placed it in the world, right? In his little simulation, right? Yes. He placed it in there, and he like he helped people. He gave people food and stuff like that were starving and stuff too, right? And then, well, I mean, he got off, right? Like he got off it, but he let it run, like the system run by itself, so it could keep like evolving, kind of,
like simulating.
Right? Yeah. And the people started building shrines of the character that he had made, right? And they started like they started saying thank you and stuff like that. Like they started basically communicating to him in a way.
Making sure recording.
Yeah. Okay. He started making sure that they were like they were basically communicating with him. Right, and they started seeing him like as a god or something like that, and then they started begging him to come back and save them and help them.
But as far as you know, they were like, so before they're communicating with him as the player,
or
as the character.
So at first it was like the little character that he had made, right? Like he interacted with them that way,
right?
But he just placed down the character and controlled it, right?
Right.
But then
when he left it running,
and he got rid of the character,
right?
Of course, right?
And that's when
they started seeing him like as a god or something type shit, right? So then they were all like, please help us. Is that like, take us to your world, blah blah blah, please save us and stuff like that. And then he started getting overwhelmed because he saw that the people in his world were suffering, and they were like asking him to help. But what is he gonna do if he brings them in the real world? Like, he's just a random programmer. He doesn't have any power over here in the real world, right?
Well, that's the thing. But like, what you mean by the real world?
Like real world, like his like because it was all a simulation, right? It's all in his little game that he programmed.
So
right?
how would he bring them in the real world?
That's why that's what they wanted. They wanted him to bring like his like because they see him as a god, right?
Okay.
And then what's it called? Like, and then one day it starts thundering really badly, and boom, power goes out.
Bro, chill out, bro. Our power might go out.
And then when the power goes out, he tries to turn on the game again, right?
Okay.
And it resets. And he was like starting to think like, damn, I created a game where it had its own civilization type thing like that. Like they were starting to think that they were real, right?
Yeah.
But they were just a game. And then he started thinking like, whoa, what if I'm in a simulation? But like, what if what I'm doing right now, and like the god that I follow or whatever is actually just a programmer or some shit like that.
That virtual reality theory, we can definitely get into that. But before we go there, that fucking story's wild. Fucking hell. I do feel like nowadays, games specifically are very fucking. I know you know where I'm going with this, but they're very fucking advanced to where something like this might have been like scripted by the directors, even if it obviously is. Like, does this happen to everyone who plays the game? As far as you know, this happens to any person who plays the game.
Oh, I mean, no, it was made up. The game was made up. It was just a story.
Fucking word, bro. I thought this shit was real this whole time.
No, I told you that he like it was a thing that he did. Like he. You know,
like he made up this whole story of what it would be.
It was like because I swear it's like a place where you listen to scary stories.
I swear to God, bro. I like even heard the first part, but I was like, so this is all a game? And then you were like Unreal Engine and 32 versions. I believed all that. I'm like, I've never heard of that fucking model of the engine.
It's not like damn.
It's not like damn. And then he started going into the creator thing, and then the lightning strike. I'm like. I'm like, there's no way. Unity. I'm like, it's just a game, but like the lightning, why the fuck would it strike him of all people when he's doing this shit at that time? That's fucking wild. So my mind is elsewhere. But I really believe that shit. But nah, virtual reality. I believe.
I believe that. It's not really virtual reality. Well, I mean, I guess in a way it would be, but it's more like the AI because it was the AIs that he programmed. They started thinking for themselves. They started seeing him as a god. They started thinking that they were real. You know, even though they were just in a computer.
You're saying that's what made him realize it.
Yeah, that he was all like, this AI shit is going a bit too far. Let me, not.
I mean, I would definitely not. I would not be surprised if we die and then it would just ends up being a virtual simulation. I would not be surprised. That we're
living in a simulation.
I'm not saying that.
This simulation.
I'm not saying that. No. But I wouldn't be surprised if it is the case. Because there's just too much shit in life that's unexplainable. And that's why I say that.
It's a glitch in the matrix.
Especially religion.
It's a glitch in the matrix.
Sorry, let me not go there.
Going all the way back to the chip and the... No, I was...
Oh, no, not there. I was saying because I just...
Oh, no. We can move on to the next topic.
The reason...
the one that you wrote down.
You think so?
Yeah.
But what about this?
That was a part of the...
Yeah,
the chip. Okay. That was part of the Kim Jong-un.
But nah. I feel like when you're...
Wait, you thought I was like Medicaid or something?
No, because we already discussed it too, but I was like, why is that written down?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Man, Kim Jong-un, bro, he has some type of chip. Let us know, bro. You have some type of chip? You got some type of chip?
Hit us up. Don't forget, check out the... DM us on the...
Text us your story, Kim Jong-un.
No filter Insta. Your craziest story, getting a chip in the back of your head, you know what I'm saying?
It's
bring photo evidence though, make sure that it's real, the whole surgery and all that.
Bro, he films like views out in North Korea.
Yeah, he's out there hitting vlogs and shit.
Man,
so like
shooting AKs.
First days, oppressing people. Ooh.
Yeah, that's where I was going with it too. Shit, but nah,
oppressing the poor.
I feel like this is gonna be weird to like bring. Weird to start with, but I feel like being alone with your thoughts is a wild thing, cause like when no one's around. You get to think about like your life and what's going on just by yourself, and you like have conversations. Your mind goes to specific places.
Do you actually ever do that? Like, do you ever like talk to yourself, kind of?
Talk to myself sometimes. I'm not gonna lie,
like out loud. All the I get into arguments with myself sometimes. Yeah. Like for example, I mean, of course it's not just with myself, but it's like I picture
But it
having
is.
a conversation. No, I mean it is just me, but I picture myself having a conversation with
With
somebody,
somebody else. I get
right?
you.
Like somebody that I know, of course, right?
I get you.
And then like I start talking, and then I end up getting mad at them, even though it's like it's me. Like it's not like I told myself like, no, you're dumb, and then be like, I'm dumb. No, you're dumb. And then next time I see that person, I'm like, you know what? Fuck you. You told me I was dumb, and then but it was all in my head, you know. It was just
No,
the conversation I had with myself.
I get you, but I feel like even when you're bringing up another person, that's still in your head. So like the fact that you just made up that entire conversation or that entire argument,
And
just
you're crazy.
just with you, man, maybe, bro.
No.
But the fact you
Maybe.
just did that just by yourself, that's a weird thing that humans do.
Honestly, I think that's more like you're more creative and imaginative. Like you can imagine things better.
But that's never how I feel, because every time I like try to if I get a blank canvas in any like form, it doesn't have to be drawing because I can't draw for shit. But if I get a blank canvas,
that could just be you not being able to draw.
right? But I'm saying in all those types of departments, like for example, if I'm coming up with like stuff to talk about, I'll blank out. Like I think because that also has to do with like creativity, I guess. But I don't know. I guess
Have you
there's
ever
different
practiced a conversation like like if you're ever going like to like on a date or something, or like something like that, or like you're gonna go talk to somebody?
Never
you
out
ever
loud.
practice? You never like in your well
maybe once or twice, but like
I don't mean like out loud, you know, but like maybe like to yourself.
But
know?
like not even to a
like
point.
maybe when you're in the shower or something, you're just like
Not to a point where I would like make words with it. I would just be thinking about what was going on or like what was gonna happen or whatever. But I would never formulate actual like a conversation in my head or out loud. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It would be more of just me thinking about
like having a conversation with yourself in your own head instead of
maybe if it's something like really serious and it's like really on your mind, of course you'll definitely be like making conversations and what will this happen. So I've done that a few times, but in general I like to believe no.
You know when I was younger, what's it called? I had two goals in my backyard. You've seen it before, right?
Yes.
Like two goals that I used to have in my backyard, like soccer goals in my
Football.
backyard. Yeah, or football. Yeah.
That's what we're calling it on this podcast from now on.
What's it called? I used to play by myself, of course, cause like you know.
Loner.
Yeah. And what's it called? Whenever I would play by myself, I would have my Mexico jersey and stuff, right? Have it on, you know. Boom, I'll go in like, oh, Pedro coming in from the right wing, blah, 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 you know, shoot, scores, golazo, you know, boom, beautiful. I start celebrating and shit like that. I start like shaking hands.
Very childish.
I start shaking hands with like invisible audience that isn't there. That doesn't exist. And then I would take off my shirt and then I would put on this one Brazil jersey that I got from fucking like the flea market and shit, right? I had gotten it was a fake jersey, of course. Put it on, right? Boom. And then I'm like, oh, Ronaldinho on the ball. He's going through. Boom, boom, boom. He ties up the game. It's 1-1. Oh my god. And then I take off the shirt. And then
where are you going with this?
No, I'm just saying like how like you know like.
Oh, you're saying no. Actually,
because I was living that whole like thing by myself. There was nobody else there with me.
True.
It was just me in my own backyard.
True.
Like,
I feel like the by yourself conversation though that I'm discussing specifically is once you're an adult.
Are you thinking about just thoughts? Or you're talking about conversation? Like are you talking about just thoughts? Like when
Both.
you're laying in bed in the middle of the night?
Usually I'm referring to that.
One thing since we brought up the whole like
Go
laying
for it.
in bed in like at nighttime or whatever.
Whoa.
Right?
It's not that type of podcast, guys.
Are you afraid of the dark?
No, not at all. I enjoy it. Yeah.
Just so you've never like let's say you're downstairs by yourself.
Yeah.
Pitch darkness.
Yeah.
There's no light whatsoever.
Yeah.
And well, there's a light, right? Like the downstairs light is on, right?
Right. I mean, luckily
do you ever
always
like
have it on, but yes.
Do you ever like turn off the light, run up the stairs?
Like for no reason? Oh, like you're saying because you're about to turn it off?
Yeah, because you don't want to like you know get
No, never. A lot of times.
For some reason, I always think even now I'm not gonna lie. Even
it's
now,
just a habit.
Even now, yeah, it's still a habit. Because for some reason I would think, oh, the fucking ghost or demon or whatever.
Yeah, because they're not gonna catch your ass. Yeah.
In the light, I'm fine. In the darkness, they're all like, damn, he's in the light.
And even in the dark, it's not that they don't catch you, but you're quick enough to where you get away. Like it's not even they don't catch you. No, that's why.
I'm Usain Bolt whenever I turn off the lights.
No,
I be going up them stairs. I be feeling like I'm in the Olympics and shit. Just fucking.
Bro, maybe that's something about how like your mind is like fucking like designed, bro. Because different people, like if we ask people out there, there's gonna be different opinions. Some people are gonna agree with me. Some are gonna agree with you more. Facts. I personally, that's how I feel. I'm just saying,
appreciate
it's just the dark. But seriously, because like I actually. It's fucking weird. But I actually, whenever like you were mentioning that thing where like you're turning off the last light basically, And then usually I'll turn off the last light. We always leave like a small light open, so it'll be dark.
Oh, so you're using cheat codes? That's not fair.
No, but it'll be dark as shit.
No, because you already have the light. That they don't attack you.
You know why this makes it? No.
You're like, oh, Hamzah, look, there's light right there.
You see how
attack Hamzah.
Nah, you see how he's messing up my story because you know it's better, bro. Nah, because there would be no light at all before that point. Because we'd leave a light at the end. I would have to close out my kitchen light and then walk to the other light switch that's in the hallway, turn that on, and then go upstairs. So if anything, I'm staying in the dark much longer than you are. But that moment where I turn it off and I go to the other one, I fucking like that, bro. I know, it's weird. But I enjoy that feeling. I just enjoy the feeling of it being completely dark for a little bit. And like me being in my house being completely dark and then turning on my light. That I enjoy that fucking feeling for some fucking reason,
that's
bro.
Weird.
That is weird, bro.
For some reason, I'm not really afraid of the dark. It's just in that circumstances, like for some reason it just happened. Like
I know
it's very situational for me for some reason. Cause like I deadass never turn on the light in my room. I never turn it on. But for some reason, in the middle of the night, in my room sometimes like a little bit of light seeps in, right, from like the street lights, right? Like they lucky like like creeps in a little bit.
I hate
of light,
that.
Right? And like for some reason, instead of just being in the pure darkness, I'm fine with that. But for some reason, my mind starts thinking like I'm just like cuddled up, on the side. I'm just like I sleep on my side, so I'm like sleeping on my side, right? And I'm just like facing the wall, right?
Me too.
And then
shout out
out of nowhere, my mind starts telling me like, there's something behind you, and I'm like, no, there's nothing behind me. There's no one here. I'm by myself. There's nothing behind me. But then my mind is just like, no. There's something behind you. Yeah. For sure. There's for sure somebody behind you.
I've had that happen a few times.
And then I'm just all like, my mind is all like, they're waiting for you to turn around right now. They're staring at you right now. They're probably gonna kill you right now. Just turn around right now. Turn around. So then I hit that little, little like, I still have my eyes closed, because I'm too much. I'll be too much of a bitch to like, what's it called? Make sure that I look at it, right?
Okay.
That I look at them. So I would turn around with my eyes closed. So I just turn back around, stare in my bed, and I'm just like this, just so like I can catch them off guard, like.
With your eyes closed.
Yeah.
Oh,
like my ghost, the
You're setting up a whole surprise attack.
Yeah, like the ghost of the demon that's like laying next to me, like waiting for me to turn around. It's like, turn around, bitch, turn around. So then I turn around, but with my eyes closed, so I don't make eye contact, right?
And then you open it.
Because for some reason, my mind thinks like, hey, if your eyes are closed,
they're not gonna run away.
He's not gonna attack you.
Yeah.
He's not
gonna attack you.
Yeah, he's not gonna attack you because your eyes are closed.
Seems legit.
Hold on. Let's pause real quick.
Let's pause. You can
Let's jump right back into
because this is. I want to hear the rest of this bullshit right here, bro. Okay.
Alright, so I was saying about how
turn around.
Yeah,
eyes closed because they won't attack you.
Because they won't attack me, because I have my eyes closed, so I'm like looking at. I'm not looking at him, but I'm facing the ghost or demon that's staying there. Just like and then for some reason I think that because I turned around, he's gonna be like, oh fuck, damn, okay.
I'm not ready for this.
He's like, oh, he knows I'm here. Let me dip. And the ghost
he got
dips,
you a new
right?
stage, bro.
Yeah, I was like, oh fuck,
Okay.
I would think I would catch him off guard, catch him lacking, But then my mind is all like, he's waiting for you to open your eyes, and then I'm like, no, there's nothing there. I already know there's nothing there, and then it's all like, nah, he's waiting for you to open your eyes, and I'm like, no, there's nothing there. I know there's nothing there, but my mind just is all like.
And you're trying to sleep at this point.
Yeah.
So you don't want to open your eyes.
Yeah, and then it's all like, if you open your eyes, he might kill you, or open your eyes, and you might scare him. And then I'm like, fuck. I open my eyes and I'm like, fuck.
There's nothing there.
There's nothing there, of course, right? And then I'm just all like, I knew there was nothing there, but for some reason my body and my nervous system or something, it just started acting up, and it was all like, there's something there, and I'm like, I know there's nothing.
Okay.
There.
Do you think it was because it was dark or because you weren't looking?
I feel like because I wasn't looking. Because like it was like I felt. Because you ever feel like either like a wind or a presence, kind of.
Yeah.
Like ever like you
people
ever
say
like
say even when someone's looking at you, like staring at you, you could kind of feel it.
Right.
I don't think that's true, but
I felt like something or someone was staring at me, and that's why I have those thoughts where I'm like, fuck, if I turn around, this bitch is gonna be sitting there looking at me dead in the eyes, like, bitch, I'm finna kidnap you right now, I'm finna kill you, whatever.
Right.
And I'm like, excuse me, I'm like, oh fuck. I'm done for. It's the end of me. It's the end for me. And it's all like, fuck. But it's not that I'm afraid of the dark. Because I'm not. I can sit in the dark by myself. I can chill. I can do whatever.
Debatably. Because right now, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. Right now, it sounds like you're being a little bitch.
No, but I'm not. I'm
Man
not
said, I don't want to turn around because there's a ghost behind me.
I'm not. Hey,
You're not afraid of the dark. That's true. No, I'm joking.
I'm afraid of ghost/demon type shit. It's not
they don't
the dark.
exist.
It's just that I believe that they don't exist in the dark. You know, because I can chill in the dark by myself. If I get locked into a room that's completely dark, I'm chilling.
Why do you think they'd be in the dark though? You don't think they could be in daylight too?
For some reason, my brain does not
that's your brain.
that. My brain just thinks because you grow up thinking that it was like, oh, afraid of the dark. You know, like, oh, you know, there's something under my
I was gonna
bed,
say, aside from growing up, is there a specific experience you've had maybe where you got like really scared as a kid, or maybe that has something to do with it?
My fucking cousins and everything. Oh, my whole family were fucking
no, but
dickheads.
like aside from something,
I'm not gonna lie. My family were dickheads. They would be like, oh look. Come watch this video real quick. I'm like, oh sure, you know, I come up, go to the big screen because like, you know, I didn't have my own computer at the time.
Trying to get you.
So I was like, oh sure, I get to experience this technology.
Yeah, they're not any better.
So I walked up and then I see this car and I'm like, ooh, is this an ad or something? The car starts driving up a valley, you know. And
I've seen that one.
And then I know, boom, jump scare, and I'm like, I'm terrified. You know, it terrified me so much. Even I don't know if you know the maze game. You know the maze game, like online, where we're like, you have to do a maze, you have to keep the mouse in between the lines, and if it touches, it restarts you. But when you like you complete one maze, it gives you a harder level, right? And then, but it's all a play, like it's all like it's playing with you. Yeah. But once you get to the end,
you just get a jump scare.
It's a jump scare when you finish it, right? And that fucking face. Every time I close my eyes, so that's the bitch that I'm seeing that I think is behind me every fucking time.
Is it that specifically?
That specific bitch, that face and everything. You know,
I'm guessing that probably is the main reason.
I used to be afraid of Chucky, like the Chucky movies and all that. I used to be terrified. But then I watched a marathon of all the Chucky movies.
I've never seen them.
Recently.
They're pretty whack, right? Just on the side note.
They're fucking hilarious, bro. There's fucking what's it called? Like it was supposed to be scary because he's like running past, like when the girl isn't looking, she's like looking in a hallway, and then behind her in the other hallway, Chucky just runs past really quickly, but you can just hear his little footsteps going, and it just sounds really funny because they're like, damn, that boy running hella fast, like what the fuck? So like, oh shit. Honestly, scary movies for me are comedic.
I was just gonna say, like, I don't fuck with scary movies because of the stupidity of some of them, bro. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, just what you're saying. Oh, she turns around, there's nothing there. She turns around again. Oh, there's something walking behind her. Yeah, that's so dumb, bro. Like,
it's very cliche.
It's so cliche, and all the new movies that come out, cliche as fuck. Like, come up with something new at least.
Yeah.
Even if you find one or good, like, I'm not a huge fan of scary movies. Even if you find one or two good ones, they're gonna have basic fucking like scenes where it's just you know what's gonna happen type shit.
My bad for restraint. We strayed so far off topic.
Facts,
we were talking about being alone with our thoughts.
Because nighttime, because of the nighttime thing. I'm still thinking about that. Because how come some people? I guess because the experiences is the main reason. But there's also people who haven't had bad experiences who are scared of the dark.
Yeah, I mean. Let's leave that thing for
I agree.
For later.
We're not gonna get anywhere.
Let's go back to the being alone with your thoughts thing, where you're laying in bed, right? It's probably like you laying in bed and you're just thinking to yourself like, wow, I'm a shit person. I'm terrible. I'm not doing basically nothing with my life. Look at other people. I mean, 18-year-old went to the moon. Look at me. I'm fucking still living at home.
Oh no, fuck that 18-year-old. I don't compare myself to him.
And it's all like, hey man's doing boss. I mean, going to the moon. I mean, not to the moon, but going to space at 18. Yeah. Hey, he's an astronaut.
I have those thoughts, just not with him specifically. Fuck that guy.
Of course. Fucking what's his name? The 14-year-old that got signed to Martin Odegaard. Remember the soccer player?
Yeah, the Arsenal player.
Age of 16, he got signed to Real Madrid.
Right.
Age of 16. When I was fucking 16, I was just focused on school. Not even that. I wasn't even good at it either.
But those are the outliers.
I was smart, but
those are the outliers, bro. Yeah. And plus, it's an athlete. With an athlete, their teenage years are different.
I think that has to do with all like social media type shit. Do you believe in? Actually, never mind. I won't even get into that. Let's go back to the social media.
Explain what you mean by that.
Like that you see a lot more. Because of the internet and all that stuff, you see a lot more of other people's lives, and you start comparing yourself to them.
Yeah. I thought you were saying that's why like young athletes, like not athletes, but like young celebrities or whatever, like that's what caused them is because social media. I mean, I guess that is also a cause.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
So it works both ways.
TikTok.
But no, I do. Which one?
What's that? Bryce Hall.
Oh, fuck Bryce Hall, bro. Man's so stupid, bro.
Yeah.
Like, Like, if you're gonna lose, at least take your loss like a man. Don't be like, oh, I never claimed to be a boxer.
Bro, that clip is so hilarious. Where he's like, I never claimed to be a boxer.
Every time I see that shit,
then they cut back to him in the press conference.
I did 40 street fights. I'm a boxer.
I don't think if anyone were to go in a street fight, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't keep count. They wouldn't be like, just beat up this guy. That's 23.
Bro.
Put that on the books.
Bro.
Hey, make sure you write that down. This is 23 right here.
Bro, man's just
like,
dumb, bro. Like, he's just looking for a clout. Like,
I'm pretty sure if you reach 40, you probably lost count. I'm pretty sure no one's gonna be in there fucking writing that shit.
I think if you reach 5, you lost count.
Be like, don't forget the guy at Walmart.
Yeah.
Beat him. Round 3.
Yeah.
Done.
You can forget about all the drama. Start recording.
Yeah.
Yeah. Taking tallies. I don't know, man. That's stupid. You want to talk about boxing?
No. Let's say that for some other time.
Maybe.
Or if another boxing event comes up, the Jake Paul versus KSI ever happens.
True. By the way, Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley, I do think is gonna be the first tough opponent for Jake Paul.
I honestly think it's still gonna be
might get knocked out.
Jake Paul?
Yeah.
I don't think Jake Paul is gonna get knocked out.
True. I think he might lose.
There's a possibility that he could lose, but to be honest, I don't think he will. I mean, I want him to lose.
I think this is his best chance. I think it's his best chance to lose.
But I feel like this is probably out of all the other. But then again, they said that about every other.
It's not. That's not where I was going with it.
Because he started with a basketball player.
Yeah.
Then he goes to the former MMA fighter.
Yeah. It's not even that they said that about him before. I was thinking of like he already had experience because he had like 4 fights recently.
Yeah.
So that even gives him maybe more of a favor. Yeah. But Tyron Woodley is a fucking puncher, bro. So I mean, we'll see. I'm not huge into boxing, but we'll see.
Like, we still haven't even touched this topic, basically.
This is gonna be difficult.
Oh no, I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about this one. The one that we were on, basically, the one about the thoughts.
We did. This is where I started.
I know, but I'm saying we haven't really touched it because we've been straying off.
Right, because it's getting hard for me to like. I don't know what I want to like prove with this.
You don't know what you meant by that?
I don't, because I just know that being alone with your fucking thoughts can like.
No, I mean it does happen a lot. Like when you start listening to music and stuff. Like music hits different whenever you're by yourself.
Yeah.
Like especially in the nighttime, whenever you put like a little depressing playlist or some shit like that, them lyrics hit 20 times harder.
Are you trying to tell us something, Pedro?
Huh?
Are you trying to tell us something, Pedro?
Trying to say that I'm depressed or something?
Why do they gotta be depressed?
Like yesterday, or last episode, Hamzah was depressed. This episode, now it's me.
We gotta do a switcheroo.
We flipped it. We flipped the switch.
Nah. The thoughts thing. The thoughts done now. The thoughts thing, bro. It could lead to a lot of creations. That's like one thing.
Yeah, I guess.
But I guess because co-working can also lead to creations.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, anyways, let's switch it up to now since we're getting deeper into it. How far are we into it?
We're pretty far. I'd say like maybe 1:15.
Probably like an hour or something.
Hour 10.
Hour 10. Yeah.
About.
Okay. What's it called? This is probably a longer one, but
good.
Thinking about it,
more content.
What would be your ideal girl?
In what scenario?
Any scenario, just when you think of a girl, like of course personality and everything. Like I'm talking about, like basically, you know that Bella Poarch song, Build a Bitch? Right. Basically, if you were able to build a bitch,
right,
who would that bitch be? Like,
how would she be built? I don't like to refer to women in that way, of course. Of course, a gentleman, but
respectable man. DMs are open, by the way.
Now, this is very tough because personally, I don't have too many preferences, to be honest with you. I really don't. So like, cause there's I'm interested in all different genres. I guess you could say.
Genres? Are you talking about race?
I mean, I guess.
You're saying any race is
anything. Like it's not even race.
Damn,
like
anything that moves. I'll take it.
That makes it horrible. But I would. There's a chance for me to be interested in someone who's tall, or someone who's short, or someone who's black,
would
or
you
someone
date
who's
taller than you?
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I'm a bitch.
Fair enough.
I'm a bitch when it comes to that.
I have a thing about
me,
that.
It's that fucking like I don't know. I don't like feeling. Like
I usually prefer to date someone.
I don't even like standing next to you. I fucking hate standing next to you.
True. I know.
Because Hamza's like what, fucking 7 feet tall.
I'm really not that tall.
But 7 feet tall.
I'm 7
well
feet tall.
built, single, ready to mingle.
You
know what I'm saying?
You know what it is.
That Tinder profile would have hit differently. Anyways, as I was saying.
But you don't like standing.
Yeah, I can't because I would feel bad being all like, you're beautiful, looking straight up into the sky and being like,
they're that much taller. That's wild.
I mean, are you referring to like an inch or two?
No, 3 inches minimum. 4 inches minimum.
Minimum.
4 inch difference.
What about max?
Height difference, guys. Height difference.
Max?
Not other difference. What? What would be the max?
Yeah, what would be the max difference? Like that you would be like,
I know.
What if she's a whole foot over?
That's what I was gonna think. I'm like, the max I could do is maybe a foot.
Let's say
bro,
she's a fucking
I'll go with
WNBA player, bro. Women's basketball player, fucking dunking on people.
I'll make it even numbers. 4 to 10. 4 to 10 inches height difference I can do. But my thing is, this is definitely not my preference or not like my ideal goal wouldn't be someone who's taller than me for sure.
Yeah.
But with the taller thing, I would definitely date someone who's taller than me. I feel like one thing is because they're taller, like a lot of people get intimidated.
Yeah.
Could get intimidated by that girl. So that might like give them a reason for like for them to appreciate the way you look at them.
I mean, personally, I know it's a fucking beta ass mentality for you know to be all like, oh, she's taller than me. Fuck that shit.
I mean, technically it is alpha mentality though.
Did it what? You said it is a what? No,
alpha mentality. Instead of beta, because you have to be the.
You want to feel like.
Oh, you want to feel that?
So
yeah.
Like
so you're being beta.
Because if like for example, if she was like 7 feet tall, and I'm still, you know, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm still the one with the pants in the house. About.
Nah, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just can't do it for personal reasons, of course. You know,
right.
I just can't do a tall bitch.
I'm just gonna go with shorter than me. We're naming ideal girl, I guess. Shorter than me. Nah, bro, because this is weird, bro. Because I don't want someone out there to match the description
and like,
hit me up.
This is me.
Yeah.
This describes me. Actually.
Nah. How deep do we get into this? How much detail do we get?
As deep you want to go.
I don't want to go too deep into this. It's gonna be weird.
Yeah, go ahead.
Weird as fuck. But yeah, something shorter.
I mean, you don't have to. You're focusing a lot on the physical aspects. You know, there's still, you know.
Because everyone, nah, man. Because everyone who has mental. And everyone has mental issues of their own, so everyone's different.
I mean, I'm not saying if she's fucking bipolar or something.
Well, that's not what I was saying either. To be honest,
that's what it sounded like. You were
no, not mental illnesses, but like just like problems, like mental problems. Like for example,
that is a mental problem.
Nah, but like dealing with shit, like stress, being stressed, for example.
Would you be able to date egotistical woman?
No. No, hell no.
You wouldn't?
Hell no, I can't do it, bro.
You just said it doesn't matter.
I'm too humble. No, I'm not saying it don't matter
I don't think somebody that's humble would say, I'm too humble.
I am, though.
That's not being humble.
I would be more humble than her. She's egotistical.
I guess if you're putting them on a scale, I guess, yeah. But,
which one weighs more?
I mean, but you wouldn't be able to?
No.
What about a girl that's mean? Like, rude to other people? Not you. She could be nice to you.
No, still. No.
No?
Because I'm a nice person to other people.
Mm.
It's not because of the opposites. I don't want someone like me.
I've never heard anybody else go to a fast food, like, drive-through window.
What are you talking about?
Whenever we go to Whataburger or something like that, bro, Hamzah, whenever they're like, hi, welcome to Whataburger. How can I take your order? And then Hamzah's like, first of all, how's your day going? It's like, who the fuck says
I'd never say first of all. And second of all, you're lying, bro.
I'm not lying. I'm not lying. You ask.
Well, this is what I say. I pull up and I go, I want a fucking patty melt, bitch.
That is not what you say.
I'll go up to the window and I'll pay.
You don't call women bitches.
I don't.
You just said right now.
What if it's a guy? Why do you assume it's gotta be a girl? Guys could be working in the kitchen.
I guess you did flip that. I'm not gonna lie. You got me there.
So let's move on to another feature.
Okay. Drake?
Hair.
Oh no. Okay.
Bro,
okay.
Drake coming next podcast.
Okay.
No, hair.
Get a Drake look like.
Hair.
Alexis looks for like Drake.
Alexis.
No. Okay. Anyway,
he looks nothing like Drake,
yeah,
bro. Just out of us, he looks like Drake the most. Nah. But yeah. So as I was saying, where was I before you interrupted me with the egotistical?
I mean, right now you just said hi, like you want her shorter.
That's all I said.
And then you said everybody has problems. You said everybody has problems.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck.
I mean, I like you're not being specific at all.
No.
You're not even saying preferences.
No. Listen, here's the thing. It don't really matter, to be honest with you. That's the thing, because it could be.
You could be the broadest you can possibly be.
Someone who understands how my life goes. That's one big one.
Well, what do you mean by that?
I don't even know.
Because
I don't.
Apparently,
like, you want me to detail my life? You want me to detail my life state by state? I'm saying that.
I'm just saying like In what aspect do they understand?
For example,
they understand your struggles.
For
whether,
example,
like, if you're busy or something.
For example, like let's say I'm busy. Let's say I'm working on a project, right? And my girl hits me, oh, let's fucking hang out. I'm doing this project, bro. Like this is very important to me. They gotta understand that this is very important to me, and they gotta understand that I gotta put this first.
Scorpion Records making
something like
back.
that.
Done no.
Wait, how come?
But I mean, you said project, so I was like,
I was thinking a school project, but that works.
Okay.
Because if it was a music project,
I gotta do this PowerPoint.
No. Because if it's a hobby, I can do that when I want to. But if it's something that's like important, I can do. But that's like one thing. Yeah. We're.
You were saying?
But another one. Bro, there's literally not like too many. There's not too many fucking like things that I care for. For me, it's just someone who understands me, basically, and someone who's cool. That's it. To be honest with you, the rest
you gotta be cool.
It just depends.
Short and nice to Hamzah.
Yeah, if you want to slide in,
that's the application.
That's the criteria right there.
Yeah, just if you fit all of those, you check all of those boxes.
Just
go ahead.
DM no fellas. I'll see it. Do not DM no fellas with
no filter
booty
podcast.
calls, please.
Do booty calls with no filter.
No, business only. You can follow my personal
Don't
account
forget,
for that.
Hit up the DMs with the crazy stories, the $50 thing, of course. Don't
a little
that,
reminder,
you know
yeah.
Just to make sure that you still remember that. So, in a fight.
Okay.
Fist fight, just pure fist.
Hand-to-hand combat.
Hand-to-hand combat.
Gotcha.
What animal do you think you could take on?
Jesus.
What's the largest animal you think
Bro,
you could take?
man, I was taking this a different direction. I'm like, all right, getting my boxing in, but fuck.
No, yeah, an animal. What animal?
What animal can I take?
Yeah. What's the
That's the
largest,
question.
Largest
I thought you were gonna give me one and be like, can you beat him? No. Bro, there's a lot I could beat, bro.
Okay, like no, what's the
I
largest?
feel bad.
So what's the largest?
I don't know. We're gonna have to organize. We're gonna have to talk about this before I figure out my answer.
PETA, set it up. Like, organize this sponsor.
Nah, we gotta find an animal that like animal rights activists don't like. That's what it has to be. That's how you. If anyone wants to set it up, this is how you do it, guys. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
If you ever want to set up like a fight between nah, a bat will fuck you up, yo.
No.
He will fly straight in your eye.
I was like COVID in there, you know.
Oh my God.
Okay. Anyways.
Right over.
Anyways.
But nah. If you ever want to set up a fight between a human and an animal, whoever you are, famous, get the.
Anyways, just go to the question.
Okay.
What's the largest animal you think you could take on?
I'll level it up. I could definitely beat like a squirrel.
A squirrel?
I could beat a squirrel's ass, bro.
I mean, yeah, but like it's a squirrel. I mean,
that's how we're starting.
Squirrels are kind of fast.
Bro, he comes towards me, bro. And then when he's on the floor, we're gonna hit some stomps. That's all I'm saying. If I gotta win to survive, this is what's happening to the squirrel, bro. I'm sorry, but what's bigger than a squirrel that I could beat?
Horse.
Fuck no, I'm not KSI.
Bro, low key, I feel like I could take a giraffe.
Nah, bro. Anyone who says
I could take a giraffe. I feel like I could take a giraffe. What do you mean, giraffe?
I think they're strong as shit, bro.
Walking up. You know, I know they could do the little head shit, the little fucking, little
bro,
with their necks where they just fucking.
They got the momentum, bro. They got the momentum.
Yeah.
It's like a whip.
Look, bro. Think about it. Look, last man. He's going through. Think of it like I'm the last defender. He's going through 1-on-1 with the keeper. I come from behind, fucking 2-foot his ass from the back. You know what I'm saying? Take off his front legs. That giraffe ain't going nowhere. That giraffe's falling on the ground.
You know what it's gonna do after you take out its legs? Get right back the fuck up, bro.
Them little weak ass tweet. I'm taking them boys off.
I genuinely think giraffes are stronger than humans.
Look, I'll fucking what's that shit? I'll baseball slide their
Hold up, you had so many animals that were smaller. Why'd you have to go with giraffes?
Because it was the largest.
I could beat an elephant.
That's just unrealistic.
No, yeah, that's never gonna happen.
What are you gonna go through his butt or something?
Giraffe is not gonna work. I'll tell you, I could beat Okay, monkeys are off the table, by the way.
Chimpanzees fucking my shit.
Any type of monkey. Anyone who says
they're beating me up. There you go.
The monkeys, yeah, they're fucking you up.
That shit, that's why.
Oh.
Anyways, yeah.
I just realized what you're gonna say. I mean, if you're into that,
I personally feel like I could take on a giraffe.
Bro, you're wild.
His front legs, 2-footing them, falling over. There you go, fresh meat. I just clack.
What you talking about fresh meat? It's a fucking giraffe.
Yeah,
nah, bro.
When my fingernails go down his throat, God, gone. He's done for.
You're not gonna reach his throat.
What do you mean? I'm 2-footing him. I'm saying, look, Hamzah.
Even then,
Hamzah, I'm saying,
he's tall.
He's standing all 4 legs, right? I come in, Front legs, gone. Falling forward, he's done for.
Bro,
he's weak. How's he gonna move his neck? He's like this on the ground. It's over for him.
Even if he's on the ground, he's gonna hit you with a little fucking whip, bro.
He can't, because I'm gonna be on top of him. I'm gonna be you know, and then like scraping it off, you know. I'm gonna be like 6'9", you know. What was the noise he made? I forgot what noise he made. You know,
I don't know what the fuck he did.
I'm gonna be honest, shit like
no,
that.
No, he did something like wow. But
well, I mean, we can't use weapons, but I'm just gonna be with my nails, you know, in there.
A hyena.
You know what I'm saying?
A hyena.
You know, I'm gonna bite on his neck.
I could take one hyena.
A hyena? Actually,
1v1, bro. Because it's 1v1. They're good in numbers. Like, I'll tell you, like, I could fuck up a hyena, bro. But he's not even that big. But they're small. We're thinking about bigger animals.
You know what?
Who do y'all think y'all could beat? Because I genuinely, there's not a lot of animals.
You think a chimp? Who do you think you could beat up?
A dog.
In a fight, like fisticuffs again, right? Like just fisticuff. No weapons, nothing like that.
Or kicks.
A chimpanzee.
Can I do kicks?
Yeah, you can kick.
Kick that motherfucker.
Chimpanzee.
No.
Or wolf.
Wolf. Definitely. Wolf? Especially if it was by himself or with a pack.
By himself.
Okay. Well,
but I'm talking about like big wolf.
It don't matter, bro.
No baby wolf.
I don't even care if he's the king of them, bro. To be the wolf.
You don't care if he's the alpha?
Bro, chimpanzees, I've heard that they fucking, because they're so smart, they know what you want, like what you like about your body and what makes you hurt the most and shit. So they'll like rip your fucking dick out, bro. They'll rip your fingers out,
man. They know exactly where all your weak points are.
Nah, but deadass, like monkeys can fuck you up much more. Because a wolf will fucking bite you, bro. He'll eat you. I'd much rather a wolf eat me than a fucking chimpanzee fuck me up. That's just a fact.
I mean,
you would take the chimpanzee or you would take the wolf?
I'll take the wolf. I can easily take down a wolf. Wolf comes at me, boom, neck down. Okay, he's weak. Yeah. He can't be prone there.
You take different approaches to me. You make it sound easy as fuck. Like you're going to the fucking park.
He comes up, boom. Put my arm around him. He bites my arm. There, boom. Right. He's biting my arm. I just keep the arm away from him. Right. He's gonna be holding on there, and there you go, punching bag right there, because he's not gonna let go of this. Yeah. He's not letting go. He's stupid. He's a wolf.
Right.
You know,
that's not gonna hurt you.
It's gonna hurt.
Oh,
it's gonna hurt.
Okay.
But you know what? I'm doing my left arm because I'm smarter. You know, my weak arm, boom. He's gonna be grabbing my arm. He's gonna be biting on.
Because he's gonna come up to you, ask you which arm is weaker.
No. Because he's gonna come up. And he's gonna bite the first thing.
Oh, so
I'm
just
gonna
put
my arm up. He grabs it. I'm gonna put it like that. That boy gone. He's done for.
Assassin's Creed.
He's done for. I'm boom going poking his eyelids. You know, calmly of course. Just little poke his eyes.
See, I done for some reason I believe you much more with the wolf than I do with the fucking giraffe.
What do you mean? What? How would that be possible?
Bro. It's so tall, bro.
It is tall, but that's why it has weak legs. You take off the legs, it's over.
How much do you think a giraffe weighs? Fuck it, I'll search it up with your phone. How much do you think a giraffe weighs?
70 kg.
Bro, I'm gonna give you like dead ass. Nah, bro. Why kg? I'm like dead ass. All right, we'll do kg.
It felt like it.
Search up kg. How much does a fucking giraffe weigh in kilograms? I'm gonna go with. Bro, you said 75. I'm gonna go with 250 kg.
It weighs about 3,000 pounds.
Bro, it weighs over a ton.
In kg,
that's a ton and a half, bro.
1,000 kg.
Yeah, that's a ton and a half.
You know what they say? The bigger they are,
the harder
they fall.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
That's just gravity.
We're ending this, guys.
It's just gravity. It's just gravity,
wild,
bro.
So who you think you could take on better, a giraffe or a wolf? After knowing that information, because a wolf
giraffe.
only way
a
you
giraffe.
could.
A giraffe.
You can carry a wolf, bro. They're like light enough for us to carry, because they're kind of like dogs. So like they're light enough for us to carry. I'd say no one is like over 80 fucking pounds or 100 pounds.
But I feel like a wolf has better attack and better defense. You know?
Probably.
It's just
and
that
smarter,
a wolf has a weak
smarter.
foot. I mean, like a weak point. You know. But a giraffe, I feel like a giraffe is big. You know, heavy. But his legs, weak point right there, easily. Boom. Nobody's catching me. Down the wing, I'm running through. Two-footing his legs. That's it. Going up, jump kick, drop kick. Boom, he's done.
I personally feel like I would
tips
do
over.
much.
It's like a cow. A cow's fucking huge.
Okay, yeah.
You tip over a cow, he can't get up.
But it's not even that. Like cows, you can see them. They're defenseless. They don't like defend themselves.
What do you mean? They have horns. They could boom. They're gone. They're going.
Cows are weak. Apparently, some guy said, bro. Some guy said some scientist said, not scientist. I don't know what the fuck he is. Somebody said if like people who didn't eat meat, cows would be overpopulated and would cause basically some type of problem.
So
but that's a different topic.
Fuck cows, that's what you're saying.
That's not what I'm saying. Well, we need them. But
Chick-fil-A would disagree with
I would take... What?
You know, because they have the cow as the mascot. You know, eat more chicken.
Exactly, more chicken.
That's
so
why
they wouldn't disagree.
They would disagree. They're saying don't eat cows. They're saying let the cows live.
Oh, yeah, no, fuck
they
them.
want to eat more kills.
Fuck you, Chick-fil-A.
Chicken.
Fuck you, Chick-fil-A. You're going down my list because of that.
Oh,
but nah.
Not the
but nah, I would take the wolf one better because wolves are better in packs. That's my reasoning for it. Okay?
Really?
Low key, bro, I'm saying, like, wolves, the strongest thing about them and the thing I, like, really am impressed by wolves specifically is their packs. They make packs that are so fucking good and they communicate with each other.
Oh, yeah.
Like when they're circling
of course, in a pack.
By himself, I'll fuck him up, bro.
By itself?
I'll fuck him up, bro.
I mean, it's still pretty strong, though.
Bro, I'll give him the 1-2, it's over, bro. I'll give him a quick jab and a 1-2, it's over.
You reach in, he's biting your arm.
I mean, like, I'm gonna do your attack. He's the other one.
No. But you said you're going in for a swing. I'm not going in for a swing. I'm giving him my forearm so he can just bite it.
No, but I'm gonna try to go for the 1-2. If he catches the first one, I'm gonna just have to hit him with the other arm and my fucking.
But what if you connect with the first one? He gets the second arm. Your right arm.
Then I'm dead. It's fine.
Exactly. You can't take him on like that.
That's
based on a lot of I mean, it's my bad arm anyways. It's not like I'm doing anything.
Yeah, you're not gonna bleed out or nothing.
I mean, I can outlive him though.
Man, fuck.
And that's a dub.
We're just gonna move on.
Outliving him is a dub.
Tell me what y'all think in the comments. I could beat a wolf. He cannot beat a giraffe.
I could beat a wolf and a giraffe.
Okay.
It's definitely humanly possible. Fisticuffs with a giraffe.
So hello, 1-on-1. You think it's possible?
Hell yeah.
I don't know.
100%.
Maybe if it was a MMA fighter, they would have a small chance. That's all I'm saying.
If it was me.
Yeah. Yeah. Bro, this is a weird topic, but I'm gonna bring it out of nowhere.
Go ahead.
Thinking in a language. Do you do that?
Yes.
Nah, cause do you though? I really.
What does that mean? I mean, how else do you think?
Here's my thing, guys. All right, let's hear this out. I don't think we think in a language. I think we think.
What the fuck?
I'm so serious, bro. I think we just have thoughts, but you translate those thoughts. Even if it's in your head and you haven't spoken it, you translate those thoughts into words. So I think like when the person asks me, oh, like what language do you? Because I speak two languages. I speak Arabic and English. Someone asks me, oh, what language do you think in? I usually tell them. It just depends on the scenario, or sometimes I don't think in a language, or that's not how I think about it anyway. Because you're not really technically it's not a language. It's not a language if you're not saying it out loud, bro.
I mean, no.
It can be because it's written. Yeah. But even when it's written, that was based off it being verbal first.
No, it's based on your thought. You don't say what you write. You say what you think. You know, here's a better question.
It's a tough one.
What language?
I have a weak basis.
Do mute people think?
That's my point, though. They don't have a language. So what? They're not thinking.
No, they think in English. You're stupid. They think in English.
Oh, all mute people think in English.
Or well, not in English, but the language that is native to them, of course.
Nah, but they can still
hear it.
Nah, but they're gonna. No, they can if they're mute.
If they're mute, they can't.
Oh yeah, they can't talk. They're not deaf. But well, most people
it'll be better if let's say if they're deaf, what language do they speak?
That's my thing. Is like if they're deaf but they can see,
not speak because they can't.
I guess if they can see, it'd be based on your theory. It'd be not your theory, but based on your explanation, it'd be the language that they see or like read.
Of course, like
so whatever they get learned.
Language, they speak English.
Okay, what about someone who's deaf who has not learned a language yet?
Huh?
So what about someone who's deaf who has not learned a language yet? Like since birth they've been deaf. And they haven't learned the language, so what language are they thinking in? That's where I'm going.
What language do babies think in?
Exactly. I don't know.
Do babies even think? They don't. They're stupid.
Low key, bro. Low key, they are.
If you think about it, what if you get a newborn? His head, you know how their heads are like very like soft,
and you squish it.
No, I'm saying like, what if you just punk kick it?
Bro,
you know, like you just punk.
I thought you were like saying no because you didn't want to go that direction.
No, I'm saying like you have the head, you just boom, punk kick the head.
You know what? I think
what if you get in a slow-mo camera? Then like you know,
why do you need all that?
So you can see like how it bends and shit, you know?
Okay. Fake baby. Let's just say fake baby for the sake of this.
Okay, let's say no, a fake realistic baby.
No, a real baby because it's theoretical.
Well,
it's theoretical. Yeah. There's no filter.
No, this is for scientific purposes.
Scientific purposes.
For science.
You would get a baby and
for research.
I'll do it with my kid, so nobody gets mad.
Okay.
If I ever get a kid, this is what we're doing.
I'll punk kick him too. Yeah.
Yeah,
we can say
I'll let you. I'll do it first because it's my kid, and then
okay. Yeah.
Well, this is a future experiment.
I
But
called dibs. Okay.
I genuinely think they won't be as hurt as an adult would. Their head won't be as hurt because they say that
it's gonna have a dent. What do you
Not
mean?
a car.
What do you? No, it's soft tissue. It's a
That's
soft
the
skin.
thing. That's the thing, though. They have like babies have tissue that protects them. So it's like there's no way. So you're gonna convince me. There's babies have tissue that protects them more than an adult would. Like for example, in case they fall or they get hurt. Well, actually, now that doesn't make sense. 'Cause a lot of people who fall on their head end up crazy.
Yeah, I mean my
When they're
head's
babies.
fucked up.
When
When I was 2, I fell downstairs. And
I've
I
hit this.
Right
Y'all can actually see it. I have a cut right here too.
Yeah.
Bro, what if we're just like fucking stupid? Because we
got
got hit in the head when we were younger.
and now 2 stupid people are doing podcasts.
Bro,
Welcome
it
to the No
explains.
Filter podcast.
It explains my memory. I don't know. It explains my memory
No, that's
loss.
fine. Huh?
It explains my memories because of this.
That's why you have short-term memory
Yeah, it has
loss.
to be, bro. I don't have short-term memory loss. Jesus Christ,
You
I'm not
have
gonna believe that.
long-term memory loss.
No, I don't have memory
You
loss.
have memory
I
loss.
just have a weak memory.
You have Alzheimer's.
Okay. Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
But nah. So what language?
Your
do you
memory is
think,
just shit.
What language do you think in? If
Me?
you had to pick one, or do you not think you're thinking a language?
It's
Because I don't think I do. But if I were,
when I talk to
it depends on the
myself,
scenario.
I talk to myself in Spanish. But for some reason, when I think in English.
I do both. When I'm talking to myself, there are times when I
it
do.
depends on the mood.
Me too.
If I just finish speaking English, I'm gonna think in English. If I just finish speaking Spanish, then I'm gonna think in Spanish.
Yeah, or if it's something that's related to something in English for me, or something in Arabic for me, I'm gonna think about that in that sense. But that also, I feel like, proves my point because you're switching the language up, so you could think in both. So really, if you didn't have either,
no, that just thinks you're a bilingual thinker.
No,
you're
that's
still
my
thinking
point.
in a language.
But do we? I don't know if
Yes,
we do. Bro.
it
I don't know
is.
if-
What
I
are you
need,
talking about?
I need to talk
Yes.
to a scientist about this.
Because a scientist is gonna know about languages.
For sure, bro.
Of course,
For sure.
of course. For sure.
One
Well,
question.
I think what?
Quick question.
Oh,
for
go
you.
ahead.
How do you feel about so much in this world being recorded?
What do you mean so much being recorded?
Like
Are you saying
cameras
that we're being watched?
Maybe.
I mean,
Possible.
if we're being we are being watched right now by all the people. Thank you for all of our YouTube.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like saying
viewers
shit like this.
and
Cameras
our
out
Spotify
in
listeners.
public, satellite footage. Just
You talking
people
about, like
taking videos.
CCTV type shit.
Yeah, all that. Never mind. No, let's not get into it.
Never mind.
Because
Just
so much of the world is fucking monitored.
Yeah.
When you think about it.
I think it's in I don't know if it's either China or Japan where they have like facial recognition
It's
things.
China.
Yeah, where you walk
I
up, they have
understand
that big ass.
Yeah, and they
like,
scan your
thing.
face.
They scan
like
your
a
face
screen.
and it tells you your age, whether you're a sex. I mean, I don't know about that one.
Oh
But,
yeah,
like,
I think that's how
tell
they
you, like,
find.
all of that stuff.
Might be how they like a way for them to find criminals.
Yeah,
Maybe that's why they.
but like,
that's
it's
wild.
crazy. That's crazy.
wild.
But back to the topic about AI, basically.
I mean,
Yeah. I mean, we're not jumping back. We already had a whole
But
segment about that.
That does take.
But like
us back
that
to it.
is crazy right there, man. That is very, 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 very.
Do you drive
crazy.
fast?
You know
ever?
what? No, look. I'm gonna tell you this. The real question. Real quick. Let's say you're at your girl's place, right?
Okay. Wouldn't happen.
You're at your girl's place, right?
Okay.
Her mom is all like, "I'm making dinner." You're like, "Oh, bet I don't have to pay for food. That's money.
That's
Fresh,
not how I think,
you know?
but yes.
It's perfect, right?
Right.
You know, then boom, she starts cooking the food, right? Boom, serves it up to you, right? Grab the chicken. It's like chicken, right?
And you throw it at her mom.
No, it's chicken raw. You could see that it's visibly raw.
Yeah.
Are you finna tell her, like, shit's what are you gonna do? You're gonna tell her this shit's ass? You're gonna be like, you didn't cook this correctly? How you finna tell her?
First of all, that mother does not trust you if they're doing that to you.
What do you mean?
Because they're giving you a raw.
Let's say she thinks the mother
I would
thinks that she's doing
not. I would
it.
not bring up anything.
You
Unfortunately,
just wouldn't eat it. You'd be like, I'm not hungry.
I would try it, and if
even though it's raw, you see this. You can physically see, like, it's very like noticeable that it's raw.
If I'm dying, we're all dying off the chicken. So I'm gonna try it, and if it tastes horrible, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I'm full type shit, and just leave. But this is why I don't be eating anything at anyone's house. It's mainly that reason, because I'm a very picky eater.
If you don't eat,
well,
their food,
fuck you if you see it disrespectful. That's how I look
what
at
if
it.
the mom thinks that?
Fuck her. I'm so serious. That's how I look at it.
You're just gonna tell her like that straight up?
No, of course
like,
not.
Fuck you.
That's my mentality.
No,
though.
but I'm saying that's why. But I'm saying like in the moment, she's gonna be like, I made you food. What are you gonna be like? No,
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's kind of our culture.
What if she say? But what if she says, no, you have to eat it?
I'm gonna be like, I'm sorry. I guess I'm breaking up with your daughter.
You're just gonna be like, you're just like, oh, sorry, I can't eat your food. It's like, no, you have to. You just go look over to your girlfriend. You're like, hey,
I'm sorry.
We're done.
It's over.
I'm gone.
Your mom did this. You know that.
Your mom.
Your mom wanted to make chicken. This is what happens. Raw chicken.
Your mom made shitty chicken.
Raw chicken.
So I'm breaking up with you.
No.
You're gonna break up with them because let's say it's
I wouldn't.
3-year relationship.
I wouldn't, but their mom would want them to break up with me because I didn't want to eat. If they take that as disrespectful, which is stupid. If you take that as disrespectful, if someone doesn't want to eat at your place, a lot of times it's just they don't.
No, but like, if they already made the food,
I don't care.
They took time out of their day to make food.
Just save it. Eat it later. They can eat it later.
I guess.
Just saying.
I mean, it is raw. They can just put it in the freezer.
Just put it back where it came from. It's never put in.
But I mean, I'm pretty sure we ran through a lot of time. We could.
You sure?
Yeah, we could wrap it up. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're like an hour 30 in or something, or like
we're
very deep in. I think.
Can I do one more?
No, let's just
Let me do one more thing.
Save it for the next one.
I do, but this one is wild. Just this one time, bro. I don't think that burning out tires should be illegal.
What the fuck? Well, why is that even a question?
Because it's not dangerous to burn out tires for anyone like around you, like on the road or nothing. It's really not. It's just the smoke.
Doesn't the tire lose grip?
No, that would just be affecting the tire, though. I'm saying it wouldn't be dangerous to any person.
What if the tire pops?
That'd be just the person driving.
No, I mean not if you're on the road.
No, but
because
why would you burn out tires while you're driving?
No, like let's say you're burning out your tire, right?
Right.
It's all fucked up now, right?
Right.
But it's still drivable. So you start driving, right?
Okay.
And then boom, tire pops.
Yeah.
Crash into somebody.
Jeez, pull over. Why'd you crash? When your tire pops, you pull
no.
over.
Let's say you're driving and then you're
like
driving,
50 miles per hour and
let's say you're in a tollway.
Speed. Okay.
Going.
Couldn't be me, by the way. I don't. Fuck that.
HOV lane. Glass.
Yeah.
Actually, never mind. It's forward. Just glass.
Yeah.
You turn and then the person behind you crashes into you.
Nah. Fuck it. Let's just end it here, bro. But I don't think. Because I don't think.
Well,
tire burning should not be illegal, cops.
All right. Well, anyways,
thank you guys.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for
listening to the podcast. We love all the support that you've been giving us. We really appreciate it. Also, don't forget for all our Spotify listeners and SoundCloud listeners, don't forget to check out the YouTube. Link will be in the description for sure.
You don't know.
And don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, of course. For our visual listeners or watchers and viewers on YouTube, don't forget to check out the links in the description.
SoundCloud, Spotify, all that good stuff.
Yeah, and then don't forget
IG's in there too. IG's in there.
Don't forget to check out the Instagram. The
No Filter Insta.
Yeah.
We got on point. We didn't fuck it up at all.
Plan it. Yeah.
We didn't plan it.
On the spot. It was amazing.
Thank you guys for watching.
Don't forget on the Instagram. Don't forget to send in your crazy stories and wild stories and stuff like that. Don't forget for the competition, $50 on the line. Free $50.
Provide some type of proof again, please.
Yeah. And don't forget to provide proof, of course.
We're not calling you liars. We just can't.
But a lot of you be capping.
Facts, but we can't bring up a story that has no proof because even the fans will be like, "What the fuck? Like, how do we know this is true?"
Yeah, for sure, facts. Yeah, 100%.
We won't show the proof on camera, by the way, if you don't want us to. Just let us know.
You can add, and of course the things will be anonymous. We won't say names or anything like that.
Fuck all that though. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe if you want. Follow if you want. We'll see you all in the next one.
Please subscribe. It helps us out a lot, and share with a friend if you want. And yeah. Welcome to the No Filter family again.
Yes, sir.
And we'll see you in episode 3.
Done, no?
Peace out. Bye. Deuces. Alright, bro. You gotta end. Hey. Done now.
That was kind of wild.
This is basically just for the audio or the visual listeners. They get a little exclusive.
A little behind the scenes?
A little. God damn, I'm white as fuck.
Quavo. I don't want to show these shorts because they're white, but we were repping Quavo. You know what it is.
My shit. This looks really pale. It's really white. The lighting.
You know what it is.
The lighting.
Quavo, the cut, the modern.